You're watching the Fox 5 Morning News at 7.
I started acting about 8 years old and then suddenly decided that I liked it enough to want to make a career of it, so I came to California in 1949.
I loved Leonard. Leonard and I came from a lot of similar backgrounds.
He was a multifaceted individual. He was never just Spock to me, even growing up.
He had a ubiquitous curiosity about everything going on in the world.
It's fascinating. A documentary all about Leonard Nimoy, For the Love of Spock. It premieres in San Diego tonight, and we're talking with the director of the film. Look familiar? By the way, he also happens to be Leonard Nimoy's son, Adam. Good morning, Adam. Thanks for being with us. We were just mentioning that clip where he's in the full getup with the ears and then he's talking like a normal person. That was kind of strange to see that, but you say you kind of get used to it?
After 50 years, you definitely get used to it. Yeah.
Certainly. Okay, the inspiration for this film, other than the obvious, I mean, this is your father, and he is a legendary actor, legendary character. What was the inspiration to make this film?
Well, it was really to celebrate 50 years of Star Trek.
Sure.
Excuse me. My dad and I thought we should create something for the fans and kind of like look closely at Spock and the creation, the evolution of Spock and who he was and why he's continued to resonate with people.
And what did you guys find out? Why do you think it's had this kind of impact on this, on our culture, on everything for all these decades?
Well, there are a number of reasons, but the most prominent seems to be that Spock was an outsider, and people can really relate to that. A lot of people feel that way. They want to be a part of a group. They want to connect with other people.
Yeah.
And Spock is the ultimate outsider because he's half alien.
Certainly. Okay, so did your dad know that you were making this documentary, and what did he think about it?
Oh, yeah. I approached him about this in November of 2014, and he was emotional and emphatic and doing backflips, and basically he just said, let's do it. He was in very Spock-like fashion. He just said, okay, let's do it.
Yeah, that's great. We saw these pictures right here. You were on set with your dad when you were a kid.
Yeah.
What was that like? Did you know what was going on? Because a lot of people don't really know. Is that you?
Yeah, that's me.
Look at you with the ears.
Yeah.
A lot of people don't know. I mean, Star Trek only ran for 3 seasons. Now we see shows that are like on the air for 9, 10 years, 12 years. Star Trek was only on for 3 seasons.
Right.
And the impact that it had. What was that like for you being on that set?
It was very exciting. I mean, I was old enough to know what they were doing.
Really?
And, it was crazy, yeah. It was so much fun being on the set and having the makeup put on and watching them shoot the show. And I watched them shoot some of the Trouble with Tribbles, and it was just great.
Did they ever put you in an episode? Did you ever get to walk in the background?
I was never, I was never background in an episode.
Wow. Okay, so the tribute, you know, the latest Star Trek movie that came out this summer was a big hit again.
Yeah.
They did a nice tribute to your father after his passing. Did you see it, and what did you think of that?
I loved it.
Yeah.
It was really heartwarming, and it made me very emotional, frankly.
Sure.
It was lovely.
Okay, we have trivia of the character of Spock. You may be too close to know, because, we have a bunch of, and I say this nicely, nerds who work here with us, who are really into this, right?
Okay.
And so we thought, why not throw some trivia questions at you? First up, this is not the bridge of the Enterprise that we're sitting in right now.
Okay, I think we're on the Next Generation
We're on the Next Generation. Ding, that's the first one. It's in the details. Okay, what color was Spock's blood?
Spock's blood, well, it was obviously with chartreuse. Gene Roddenberry wanted him to have a very exotic color, chartreuse.
Chartreuse is correct. No, we'll take green. We'll take green. Come on
green.
Now. Come on, Adam. Okay, how did Spock perform the mind meld?
The mind meld. Well, most people don't know this, but first he has to slip his victim a Mickey so that they're susceptible, and then it doesn't really matter where you put your hand.
No, Spock doesn't do that. Spock doesn't do that. You put your fingers on a person's face, and then that's kind of what... We're so happy that you're here and that you brought this film to San Diego. We're so excited about seeing it. For the Love of Spock is at the San Diego Jewish Film Festival. That's tonight at the JCC. It's in La Jolla. And then tomorrow night, you're playing at the Carlsbad Village Theater. So happy to see this film. By the way, we wanted, like I said, we're kind of fans. So we decided to do like the cast and crew. Look at this. Huh?
Oh, fantastic.
What do you think? What do you think? As you can see, you can't replace Spock,
No. At least Spock is consistent.
So your dad's right there, but the rest of us...
You guys look good.
Yeah? Well, I don't know about that, but... Adam Nimoy, thank you.
Thanks for
being
having
a big sport.
me.
Looking forward to the film.
Take care.
Brad?
Thanks, guys.